From perking up tired eyes to vanishing those pesky blemishes and dark circles, makeup has got our back. But hold on tight, because today I'm going to show you how to get an instant facelift with makeup. So before I get into the video, quickly subscribe to our BeBeautiful channel if you haven't already and ring the bell icon for further notifications. Okay, so it's time to prep our skin for that fabulous facelift technique. I'll be using the Lakme Absolute Glow Primer. This works wonders, making my pores look smaller, giving me that radiant glow we all crave for. Once my canvas is prepped, it's time for my holy grail foundation, the Lakme 9 to 5 Primer Plus Matte Perfect Cover Foundation. I'll dot it all over my face and neck. Then using a damp beauty sponge, I'll blend it in with some dabbing motion. I want my foundation to seamlessly melt into the skin, leaving it looking flawless and radiant. Now it's time to get this facelift party started. For the facelift technique, I'm going to use the Lakme Absolute Facelift Palette in the shade Sun-Kissed Glow. This little beauty here packs a punch with an irresistible trio of makeup essential that you won't be able to resist. First up, we have a nourishing bronzer that will give you that sun-kissed glow like you've just stepped out of a tropical island. Then, it also has a buildable blush that will make your cheeks pop with color and radiance. And lastly, we have a cushion soft highlighter that will have you shining bright like a diamond in no time. With this palette by your side, you'll be able to create a facelift effect that will make heads turn and jaws drop. Oops, kuch zyada hi bol diya. Okay, so here's a fun part. I'm going to work my magic and create the face lifting effect on just one side of my face. Why, you ask? So you can see the transformation on right before your eyes. It's like having a split screen face makeover where one side will be elevated to jaw-dropping perfection while the other side stands in awe. Okay, so I'll first start by showing you the bronzer placement. Grab a fluffy bronzer brush, just like the one I have here. Swirl the brush in the bronzer and then give it a little tap to get rid of any excess product. We don't want to go overboard. Now pay close attention to this technique. I am going to apply the bronzer in a way that will make the cheekbones look lifted and sculpted. Are you ready? Here we go. Start by applying the bronzer underneath your cheekbone, right here. Now, using light and sweeping motion, blend it upwards towards your temples. This is what's going to give that lifted effect. Now here's a pro tip. Always start with a light application of bronzer. You can build up the intensity gradually if needed. Remember, it's easier to add more product than to remove excess. Wait, we are not done yet. Let's take it a step further for that extra lift. I'll lightly dust the bronzer along the hairline, giving it a subtle touch of definition. And under the jawline too, to enhance that lifted effect. Take a look at those cheekbones now. They look absolutely stunning, lifted and sculpted. Now, I'll show you the blush placement. So grab your trusty blush brush and dip it into the blush shade. Now let's shake things up a bit. Forget about the old smile technique and instead let's work off a soft smile or keep a neutral face. Sweep the blush brush along the cheekbone. Follow the natural contour, moving it outward and upward. We are aiming for those high points on your face, my friend. Trust me, this technique is a game changer. It magically shapes and snatches your face, giving you the beautifully sculpted look you have always dreamed of. I'm going to apply a little bit on my temples too. This little trick helps in sculpting and contouring your face, enhancing your features and giving you that flawless picture perfect look. I love how it looks. Alright, it's time to dive into highlighter placement. Here's the deal. Highlighter is not a twin of blush, so they shouldn't be in the same spot. Let me break it down for you in an easy way. Start by giving me a big smile. Now, place your finger right on your cheekbone. That's the apple of your cheek. Now, move your finger about 2 millimeters above that. That's where you want to start applying your highlighter. To highlight, I like to use a blending brush that's on the smaller side. It gives you precision and the gorgeous color payoff. Dip the brush into your highlighter and tap off any excess and get ready to glow. Now imagine drawing a C letter with your brush. Apply the highlighter starting from the high point of your cheekbone and then gently sweep it towards your orbital bone and side of the eye. Keep going until you reach the bottom of your brow. The trick here is to bring light to these areas, creating a radiant effect and drawing attention away from the shadowy parts. Trust me, you'll have that stunning lit from within glow in no time. I'm quickly going to do the other side of my face and be right back. So guys, this is my final look. I hope you enjoyed watching our video on achieving an instant facelift with makeup. Give these techniques a try and share your feedback in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to show some love by liking, sharing and subscribing to BeBeautiful. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with all our latest content.